This is a Squiz podcast. We're your shortcut to being informed.
Squiz Kids!
It's your daily news fix. Fun, free, fresh.
Hello and good morning and welcome to Squiz Kids Today, your fresh take on what's happening in the world around you. I'm Amanda Bauer. It's Wednesday, August 3. In Squiz Kids Today, King Kyle tells the media to shush, jail time for visiting a tree, Spain's body positivity problem, and the extinct panda irritating China. That's what's making news, kid style.
The lowdown.
Aussie swimming sensation Kyle Chalmers sent a powerful message to the media early yesterday morning when he won his third gold medal at the Commonwealth Games. King Kyle, as he is known, already had 2 gold medals in the bag and was a hot favourite for the 100-metre freestyle. But he revealed afterwards that he'd almost given up and gone home and was close to tears when talking to his coach before the big race. Why? Well, for the past few days, some sports journalists have been focusing not on King Kyle's work in the pool, but on rumours about his private life. His ex-partner is on the team and she's now dating another Aussie swimmer. It doesn't sound like a big deal, certainly not as big a deal as winning a gold medal or 3, but some members of the media couldn't get enough of it. Kyle said the rumours, which we won't bother repeating here, were false, but the questions didn't stop. Kyle then told the media that their obsession with his private life was seriously affecting his mental health. So perhaps it's no wonder that, after he won that third gold medal, Kyle held a finger up to his lips as if to say to those journalists, "Now will you shush?" Letting your swimming do the talking. Nice work.
Spin the globe.
Each day we give the world globe a spin and find a news story from wherever it stops. And today we've landed in California, where nature lovers who visit the world's tallest tree could wind up in jail or with a $5,000 fine. Let me explain. The 115-metre high coast redwood tree, which is called Hyperion, is located deep in a national park. It's estimated to be between 600 and 800 years old, and it was discovered in 2006. Its location was kept secret for 4 years until people revealed it online and the trouble started. People have been hiking in to see Hyperion for themselves, and park rangers say all that human activity has damaged the nearby forest, as well as the base of the tree itself. While experts try to figure out how to protect the tree, they've made it off-limits. As the park's website says, visitors must decide, will they be part of the park's preservation or part of the problem?
News hounds.
Hello, Squizzy. It's good to have our faithful newshound back in the Squiz Kids studio to report on the fishy stuff he's found on the internet this week. And he's brought with him something called a body positive poster, which was launched recently by the Spanish government to say that all bodies are beach bodies. Now, body positivity is a great thing. The Spanish poster sends the message that everybody is welcome at the beach. Young bodies, old bodies, hairy bodies, big bodies, small bodies. You get the idea. It's an effort to fight back against the effects on kids, especially girls, of seeing mostly skinny model bodies in the media, which, Squizzy is quick to point out to me, are often photoshopped to make the models look even skinnier than they are in real life, with more perfect hair, skin and teeth. So back to Spain. The problem with this particular body positive campaign is that the person who made the illustration based it on photos of real women and she failed to get their permission to use them. Not only that, she edited out one woman's prosthetic or artificial leg. Oh dear. As the amputee said, it was one thing to use a picture of her body without her permission and quite another to edit her body, especially as part of a body positive campaign. The artist has apologised and offered to share the money that she made for creating the poster between the women whose images were used. The Spanish government has yet to comment.
Animal Kingdom.
A new species of ancient panda has been identified in Europe, and it's not making modern China happy. The now extinct panda roamed through swamps in Bulgaria about 6 million years ago, and its discovery has provided more evidence that early panda species are likely to have evolved in Europe first and then moved to Asia, where they continued to evolve into the modern black and white version that we associate with China today. European experts point out that not only have the oldest panda fossils been found in Europe, there have been more fossils found in Europe than Asia, both facts strongly suggesting that ancient pandas were in Europe first. But that idea is unwelcome in China, where pandas are a national treasure. The Chinese government has said that it's premature, meaning too early, to say for sure. An extinct panda having an influence on politics today. Imagine that.
Time for the quiz.
This is the part of the podcast where you get to test how well you've been listening. Question number 1. What kind of tree is the world's tallest? That's right, it's the redwood tree. Question number 2. In which country did a body positivity campaign run into trouble? You got it, it was in Spain. And question number 3. In which swimming event did Kyle Chalmers win his 3rd Commonwealth Games gold medal? It was the 100 metres freestyle.
Shout outs.
It's August 3, and on this day in 1492, Christopher Columbus set out with 3 ships on his first voyage to what came to be known as the New World. Columbus had hoped to find a western route to the Far East. Instead, he landed in the Caribbean. Speaking of which, if you feel like visiting the Caribbean, Squiz the World is visiting Jamaica today, ahead of their independence celebrations this weekend. We'll learn about pirates, reggae music, and much more. I'll stick a link in your episode notes. August 3 is also a very special day for these Squiz Kids celebrating a birthday today. Gus from Mansfield, Christy from Canberra, Ivang from Girraween, Huan from Altona Meadows, Tori from Yarrawonga, Henry from Clapham, and Josh and Ben from Sydney. And a belated shout out goes to Luca from Brisbane. Classroom shout outs today go to Grade 6 and Mr Parsons at Raynella Primary School, Class 6B and their favourite teacher Mrs Oliver at Echuca Primary School, all the students at Catherine Macaulay Primary School in Orange, and lastly today a shout out to Brendan, now living in Gladstone. Your old classmates and Mrs Calough in C15 at Craigburn Primary School are thinking of you, Brendan. Isn't that lovely? Don't forget, if you've got a birthday coming up and you want a shout out, or if you want a classroom shout out, drop us a line at squizkids@thesquiz.com.au. That's all we have time for. Thanks for listening to Squiz Kids today. We'll be back again tomorrow. In the meantime, get out there and have a most excellent day. Over and out.